once MVP ready, so how do you launch it as a product in the market?
Okay, so now you're very clear about your product, what features it has because you have built an MVP. You need to create an awareness about the product into market. For that, you launch a marketing campaign, right? And your marketing campaign should have a crystal clear message. This is very important because you have created a product for a purpose, and that purpose should be into your communication.
Right.
Because marketing is important because it will position your product well into the market. When I
Right.
say positioning, right, there will be many other product in the market already. So why your end user will buy your product and not your competitor product?
Right.
That is about positioning,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So you have to clearly communicate the value proposition, the value that you are actually providing with that product through your campaign.
Okay.
Right. Let's take an example here. You know, in South, idli is very famous. Idli and dosa batter, right?
Right.
So when ID Fresh as a company launched their first product, they position the product as a preservative free because most of the existing product in the market they use it
Some sort of
some sort
preservative.
of preservative, right? So they launched their product and they communicated through the marketing campaigning, even on the packaging, uh, that their product is preservative free.
Right.
And that actually positioned them well because whenever we are thinking whether we should buy from market, we think about that, okay, in the market it is all preservative, so
Right.
we should prepare it on their own.
Right.
We should prepare on our own within home. That's
Right.
healthy. But they actually uh, they understood that the people will buy something which is commercially available if it is as healthy as they
Home.
can cook in the home,
Right.
right?
Right.
So that's how that helped them to position their product well. So they launched with one product, but now they have many products.
Right.
So from the MVP journey to the product launch, the marketing campaign is very important, and your messaging should be, you should not be giving so many messages. One simple message is fine because you have to communicate the value of the product through the campaigning by the time you launch your product.
So audience should be clear what exactly you are giving the message.
Yes, yes.
That's great point. Yeah.